Hello and welcome everyone to another episode here on the channel. Hope you guys doing absolutely fantastic out there on this fine Monday or any day when you're watching this video. Guys, we're getting into another episode of Brawl News, your favorite spot to get all the comes and goings inside the Brawl Stars community that you might not know about but might want to know about speedrun. So of course we have a few very important things to discuss in today's video, one of them being Power League and some of the problems that have been arising in it that if you're not careful, you could get banned if you are abusing the matchmaking system that is in place. We'll get into all those details so you guys know what to avoid. Also, we have a brawler selected for the Supercell Make campaign that's going to be coming around the corner along with the theme for it, as well as developments with some ongoing mysteries here in Brawl Stars, such as the missing trophy for the Brawl Stars World Finals and potentially some clarity with an old clip coming from the WKBRl live stream. So hope you guys are all pumped up for today's video. Let's get straight away into it. Here we go! Now, of course, if you guys enjoy what you see here in these episodes of Brawl News or just any of my other content here on my channel, I would very much so appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. I do my best to stay on top of things going on in the community, and hopefully you guys find it useful. But yeah, everyone, with my YouTuber things out of the way, we are beginning today's video off with a story that popped up in our most recent Brawl News episode, and that was all surrounding this particular image, potentially a new brawler or just something incredibly interesting coming out of an esports animation. But I wanted to clarify, and I really wish I would have saw this before I made the video, but as you can see, it is a logo from a Korean Brawl Stars YouTuber named Holit. I thought we stumbled upon something incredibly interesting from the animation, but it appears we did not. And it makes sense that it was a YouTuber's logo just because throughout the whole entire animation there was a ton of different YouTuber logos, YouTuber references, and things along those lines. But still, I think the biggest takeaway from this is that we need to continue to keep our eyes open on things like this. There were still some Star Park related references, which I would argue is more important than a new brawler around the corner or references to a new brawler. This Star Park big lore plot that we still need some clarification on, right? As well as we might have another really important plot point here in the Brawl universe with this missing trophy for the World Finals, which we should be getting some interesting sneak peeks for, or things that we need to solve as a community in order to recover the missing trophies, so keep those eyes open. But with that out of the way, getting into probably one of the more important pieces of news in today's video, and that is potential bans coming out if you guys are abusing the matchmaking system in Power League. As you can see in a tweet that came out today from Brawl Stars, we'll be monitoring players who are abusing the matchmaking system in Power League by leaving before the match starts. Depending on how severe the case is, your account might be banned not only from Power League, but from the game itself. Play fair, we're watching. So if you guys didn't know, there's this ongoing problem with Power League where people will dodge a game. They will leave a game if they don't like the matchups, if they don't like the team that the people that they're playing with picked, or they don't like the map, they're not comfortable with it, which doesn't result in anything super negative for the player who's dodging. And this is a really, really serious problem because you have a lot more control. You can pick and choose, and thus increasing your rank, kind of out of cheating in a way. Some pro players in the community already expressing that it's kind of frustrating, especially if you're trying to seriously push up through the ranks in Power League. YDE saying this a day ago: "Sorry for getting exasperated in my stream today. Considering dodging isn't getting penalized, it must be viewed as a viable strategy. Similarly to when people started teaming in Showdown, dodging leaves people who wanted to progress without dodging at an unequal chance to do so. As I personally find this meta of dodging uncompetitive, exploitive, and very unenjoyable, I will no longer be playing it or streaming the solo Power League mode until I can play it without tilting myself." And I feel like YDE isn't alone in this boat. I've seen countless pro players expressing basically the same exact thing, that they really do not like this dodging meta, or people leaving the match as soon as something doesn't fall in their favor for the setup process for the game that they're about to get into. So Brawl Stars did what they did, and that is issuing this warning today, threatening to ban people who are doing these dodging methods and who are exploiting the matchmaking system that they have in place. So good on them. Don't abuse the matchmaking or you're going to get banned. Play fair, as Brawl Stars said. And my 2 cents on this whole matter is, why would you want to cheat in order to get a rank in Brawl Stars? I feel like it's not even that fun if you try to do these weird methods to make it easier for yourself. Half of the fun of competitive Brawl Stars is to take it serious and rely on your skill in the game. If you're getting beat by other players, not being able to climb up through the ranks that you want to, then that just forces you to get better or strategize in a different way, and that's the whole fun of Brawl Stars. So guys, Don't cheat, come on. But in other news, as you guys can see, tweeted out 3 hours ago, a new Supercell campaign has been announced, and the brawler that is going to be in this campaign is Nita. As you can see, Brawl Stars saying here, bears are now allowed on beaches. Submissions open on March 29th. Let's go. Guys, personally, you all know by now, I'm a huge fan of Supercell Make. I think it's one of the coolest implementations that Brawl Stars introduced a very long time ago into their games, where players can design their own skins, vote on them, and get that skin implemented in the game. So the theme of it is Nita's Summer Splash. So they want Nita skins along with Bruce designed around a whole beach theme or a swimming theme, a summer theme, somewhere in that category, which I cannot wait for. Guys, I've been sick of the Wisconsin weather, the snowy weather, the clouds in the sky. I need a summer skin. I want this bright, warm summer skin. I need the summer vibes, man. It's gonna be awesome. But not only do you get the prestige of having a skin in the game, you are also compensated with insane prize money. As you can see, campaign rewards. If your skin is selected for Brawl Stars by the development team, you're eligible to earn a 25% share in the net revenue granted for your skin sale in the first 30 days of being available. Guaranteed minimum compensation is $10,000 and the maximum compensation is capped at $50,000. So if you guys are talented artists and you have a great idea in mind, it is definitely in your best interest to give this thing a shot. And you know what? If you're not, it's incredibly fun just to follow along. As you can see the timeline down below, the campaign being announced the 21st of March, submissions will open the 28th of March, voting will open the 9th of March, submissions will close April 18th, voting closed April 25th, and the winners announced 29th. So yeah, guys, all in all, can't wait for the submissions to be open so we can see some of these amazing skins start to pour in and the potential winner of a skin to be implemented in the game. Cannot wait. Love Supercell Make. So much fun. So getting straight away into our next bit of news, getting into the more mystery side of things of this episode today. As you guys can see on the Brawl Stars esports channel, a video was posted 2 hours ago, and it's the same clip that we showed in a most recent Brawl News episode titled Who Stole the Trophy? Now the animation, like we saw before, is incredibly interesting. The vault or the trophy room is being guarded by 8 different doors that are themed from past themes that we had in Brawl Stars, whether it was Brawl Pass seasons or just significant themes like Mortis's Mortuary in the past. And then at the very end, it is stolen, and it's our job to try to figure out who stole it before the World Finals or the World Championship comes around, right? Now, the reason I'm bringing this up in today's video is it's really cool that it's popping back up once again, almost like they're trying to remind us that this is an important thing that they need help with and they want us to get on board with. So with that, we might be getting some important developments here very shortly. And bringing back up some of the important things, we had some Star Park related references in the mix, so we might be getting some Star Park lore around the corner or anything like that. And if so, that'd be incredibly fun. And there's one other thing to bring up about this. Now, I'm almost certain this is a joke from the Brawl Stars esports channel, but as you can see YDE tweeting out and noticing that the video was posted under a Club Penguin category, where on YouTube you can post a video and put it under a category, much like I do for every single one of my videos for Brawl Stars. But people pointed this out that it was incredibly funny. For the first hour, it was under the Club Penguin category. Now, I don't know if this was just a mistake, if it's a clue where the trophy went or anything like that. Just make sure to keep in mind, all in all, it was funny if it was just a joke. Club Penguin, man. Now, the final thing we're going to be getting into in today's video is a little bit of interesting connections being made about past WKBRl sounds that came out. As you all know, WKBRl has been kind of in a state of pause for quite some time, saying the same exact thing over and over again. But since it hasn't gone down yet, to me, I think that we still have some things that's going to be coming around the corner on this live stream. Some other important things gotta be coming if it hasn't gone down yet. But someone reached out to me by the username of Tape Joestar, a really helpful individual when it comes to the theory crafting around the WKBRl live stream or just anything when it comes to Star Park or Brawl Stars, pointed this out, and it was somewhat reminding him of Stu, the newest brawler that came out. Now, this clip came out a very long time ago, so I'm gonna refresh your memory. Probably the creepiest clip to ever come out for the WKBRl, but let's get into it. Man, that one is definitely creepy. Now, when this first came out, not a whole lot of people knew what it was. They just thought it was a creepy clip, but some people are now thinking that it might be something related to Stu because of the vrooming sounds, kind of like revving up, as well as the glitchiness. It kind of points to Stu being a robot. His voice lines are somewhat glitchy and messed up, and of course, he is a vroom vroom robot. And if that is the case, then the WKBRl livestream predicted or told us that a brawler such as this was coming around the corner. Now, what that means, or if that's significant to Star Park or anything like that, I'm not quite sure. Only time will tell, and I cannot wait to see some future developments with Star Park, because that is probably like the funnest lore that I've seen in a mobile game or a game in general in quite some time. It's fun to follow, and hopefully you guys enjoyed as well. But yeah, guys, that's just about it for the Brawl news in today's video, trying to keep you guys in the loop with everything that's going on here, or some of the things. It's hard to keep up with everything. Brawl Stars is crazy. But if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to slap a like on it. I'd really, really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Adios, you guys.